First we got Jane and Seth in 1.1, and now we have Burnice in 1.2. The meta is clear, and I'm all for it. Today we'll be learning about Burnice and how to maximize her damage. We'll be learning the basics, how to maximize her rotation, and builds. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and comment and subscribe for more as I upload every week. Now, on with the video. When Burnice expends energy, she accumulates heat up to a max of 100. She gains 1.4 heat for each 1 point of energy consumed. At 50 heat, she enters the nitro fuel cocktail state for short, until all heat is expended. Upon entering battle, Burnice instantly gains 100 heat. While in the cocktail state, Burnice applies the scorched effect when using her held basic, EX special, chain attack, or ultimate until she runs out of heat. When other squad members hit scorched enemies, it triggers the afterburn effect, expending a heat to deal fire damage equal to a percentage of Burnice's attack and accumulate fire anomaly buildup. This effect can trigger once every 1.5 seconds. For every 10 anomaly proficiency, afterburn damage increases by 1% up to a max of 30%. Damage from the afterburn effect is considered assist attack damage. When another character in your squad is an anomaly character or shares the same faction, Burnice's held basic, EX special, or afterburn anomaly buildup increases by 65%. When any squad member applies the burn effect to an enemy, the duration of that effect is extended by 3 seconds. Burnice's unique ability is her heat gauge. When your heat gauge is empty, using your EX special replenishes your heat. Holding your EX special when you have enough energy lets you continuously use your flamethrower to apply fire anomaly. Double tapping the EX special button uses both flamethrowers for faster application at the cost of having to stand still. While in the cocktail state, you can hold your basic attack to do an AoE move. Holding your EX special button after the move finishes immediately activates the double shot version of your EX special. Finally, Burnice leaps into the air and deals AoE fire damage during her ultimate, replenishing 50 heat and triggering a quick assist. Upon using the quick assist, Burnice extends the duration of her ultimate. For her teams, I recommend Jane, Seth, and Burnice. If you don't have Jane, you could also use Grace as the on-field anomaly unit. For Bang Boos, I recommend Officer Kui, Plug Boo, or Electro Boo, depending if you have Jane or Grace. Our next team is Jane or Piper, Burnice, and Lucy. Just a disclaimer that Piper is the absolute last option because Piper is designed to be like Burnice, where you want her to be off-field. So having her be on-field is pretty clunky, but it still works. For Bang Boos, I recommend Red Marcus or Rocket Boo. Since Burnice is going to be our off-field unit, we want to apply her burn and swap to her on-field unit. You can do that quickly by using either her held basic or just tap her EX special and swap out. Just be mindful of her heat gauge and you're pretty solid for the whole fight. If the bar is ever empty, just use your EX special or her ultimate to fill it back up. For the build, I recommend 4-piece Chaos with 2-piece Freedom or Punk. For 1 to 3, focus on Anomaly Proficiency, Attack Percent, and Pen Subs. For 4 to 6, I recommend Anomaly Proficiency, Fire Damage over Attack Percent, and finally, Anomaly Mastery over Attack Percent. If you get really good Attack Percent or AP subs, you can switch to 2-piece for Swing Jazz for the extra energy regen. For W engines, we're looking for maximum uptime and stat variety. Having a bunch of one stat at once looks appealing, but by buffing multiple stats, our damage will skyrocket. Just a reminder that the W engines are in order from best to worst, starting with her signature. Her signature, of course, is her best in slot, providing the wearer with an extra 0.6 energy regen while off-field. Hitting an enemy with an EX special or assist attack, the wearer's damage increases by 3.5%, stacking up to 10 times for 6 seconds. While off-field, the stack effect is doubled. When the stack effect is greater or equal to 5, the wearer also increases their anomaly proficiency by 50. The AP bonus, though, does not stack. Lip Gloss is next. When enemies are inflicted with attribute anomalies, the wearer gains a 16% attack buff and deals 25% more damage to the target. This is especially useful to Burnice as the buff is pretty much permanent and doesn't need reapplication. Next is Fusion Compiler. The wearer gains a 12% attack buff, and when they use a special or EX special attack, their AP is increased by 25 for 8 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. And finally, our last two are Weeping Gemini and Rainforest Gourmet. Both provide a very large buff to both attack percent and anomaly proficiency, but just one stat is being buffed, so we'll be oversaturating our stats and not deal as much damage. Next are her Mindscapes. If you somehow have the extra pulls and already have her signature, then I recommend either going for her M1 or her M2. Her M1 provides some nice quality of life changes to her heat gauge while boosting her anomaly buildup effectiveness, and her M2 increases her overall damage with a pin ratio buff for her afterburn effect. Her M4 provides a strange crit rate buff to her EX special, and her M6 is just overkill. And with that, we're done. Did you learn anything new, or were you just double checking your build? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for the support. We're almost at 500 subs, and it's been an honor to be able to help you in your time of need. We're going to be taking a dive into Seth in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Have a good day, evening, and good night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Wanna help me test this? Commence demolition! Potential energy. Let's light it up!
You've had your chance!
This party is just getting started!